Hello, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. We're going to look at converting some radical expressions, and we're going to solve some more equations with rational exponents. All right, so this first thing, we're going to go ahead and we're going to convert each radical expression to exponent form. Now, see where that 4 is, ladies and gentlemen? That's the fourth root of x. And then that 3, so that's the fourth root of x cubed. When we rewrite that, ladies and gentlemen, we put an x, and then that 4 is our denominator, ladies and gentlemen. This is an exponent, okay? Make sure it looks like an exponent, and that 3 goes on top. So the fourth root of x to the third power is the same as x to the 3/4 power. Okay, the next one. Notice that it's the fifth root of x. There's a 5 right there. That's in the denominator, folks, because that's the root number. Now, I don't see any other number, but I do need a number on top. That would be a 1. Okay, that would be a 1. The next one. So I've got the seventh root of x to the third power. So again, that 7 is the root number. That goes in the denominator. And the 3 goes on top. Now, I do want to point out, ladies and gentlemen, that if you see just a plain old radical symbol, I want to remind you that that is the same as having a 2 in that corner. But normally, we don't put that 2 there. Okay? It's called the square root, right? So when we do that, okay, that would be x to the half power. Okay, we did that in an earlier video. All right, so please remember that the 2 is not necessary if it's just the square root. All right, let's go in the other direction, ladies and gentlemen. Let's convert from exponent to radical form. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to put my radical symbol. My denominator is a 5, so that's going to go in that corner. Don't write it big in front of it. Okay, notation is important here. It has to look like a little 5 in that upper left corner. X here. Now, you have a choice. You can either put the 4 there, or you can write it like this, ladies and gentlemen, with parentheses and put the 4 on the outside. All right, the next one. Make my radical symbol. It's a 7 in the denominator, so I'm going to put a 7 there and an x here. That 1 is not necessary because to the first power, you don't need to put the 1. Okay, last one for this. I'm going to make my radical symbol. The 3 is in the denominator. I'm going to put the 3 there, x. Now I can again either put the 4 there or I can do parentheses like that. All right, let's get to solving some equations, ladies and gentlemen. Now, I want you to look at your exponent. And notice, ladies and gentlemen, that we've got a fraction. We've got a numerator and a denominator. Now, when this numerator is an even number, there are going to be 2 answers. When the numerator is an odd number, there's going to be 1 answer. All right? So watch out for that. So this first problem, ladies and gentlemen, it's going to have 2 answers. So just like we did earlier in the lesson number 3, we're going to do the reciprocal on both sides. Now remember, that's an exponent. So here they're going to go ahead and they're going to cancel each other. I shouldn't use cancel. 2 over 7 times 7 over 2 becomes a 1. So now this is just x equal. But now, because that numerator is even, I need to put a positive and negative in front, ladies and gentlemen. And I'm going to use my calculator, and I'm going to go 16 to the 7 over 2 power. And I'm going to get 16,384. So both of those answers will work. Let me demonstrate that they both work. All right, so if I now check my answer, so if I take the positive 16,384, okay, I missed a number, 16,384, and I raise that to the 2/7 power, it's going to give me the 16. If I do the negative 16,300, oops, again, I got the numbers mixed up here, 16,384, okay, the negative to the 2/7 power, it's also going to give me 16, right? So when that exponent has an even numerator, you're going to have two answers. All right, let's keep going. Okay, the next one, subtract 6. If I go too fast, folks, pause, rewind, do whatever you need to do. All right, so now I have negative 3x to the 2/5. Oh, I notice I'm going to have two answers again, folks. Equals negative 108. Divide by negative 3. X to the 2/5 is going to equal, let's see, negative 108. I'm just going to use this calculator. Divided by negative 3, it looks like I got 36. Okay, now I'm going to do the reciprocal, 5/2. That's just going to become x to the first power equals, okay, again, I'm just going to use this calculator, it goes a little bit quicker. So 36, and I got to make sure I put a positive negative in front because that's an even numerator in that exponent. So 36 to the 5/2 power. Again, I'm just typing it in. And I get positive negative 7,776. All right, moving on. Okay, just a reminder, think about these parentheses as a room. And you're inside the room, and that exponent is like a lock on the door, and you can't get out until someone opens it up. And the first thing you need to do, though, is get rid of everything on the outside. Is there anything on the outside? In this one, yes, there is. There's a 3. So you get rid of that first by dividing. All right, so 675 divided by 3, and we're going to get 225. Now I can unlock the door. To unlock the door, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to do the reciprocal. So now I'm left with the x plus 7 on the left. I need to put a positive negative down. And let's see, 225 to the 3/2 power. Again, I'm just going to use my handheld. It goes a little quicker. Is 3375. Okay, now make two different equations. X plus 7 equals positive 3375. And you need to make x plus 7 equals negative 3375. All right, so we take away 7 here. And so this answer, ladies and gentlemen, this first answer is 3368, okay? This other answer, when I take away 7, all right, that answer is going to be a totally different number. It's going to be negative 338, let's see, 2. Okay, use your calculator if you need to. Negative 3,375, take away 7 more would be negative 3,382. Okay, two distinct answers. All right. And then the last one. All right, again, just almost like that last problem, except first we're going to have to go ahead and add 200. Again, if I'm going too fast, hit the pause button. So I've got -2 times x minus 50. Oh, the numerator is odd. I'm only going to have one answer. And -632 plus 200 is -432. I'm going to divide by -2. Now I still have x minus 50 to the 3/4 power. Again, I'm only going to have one answer here because that numerator is odd. And let's see, -432 divided by -2 is positive 216. Get rid of the 3/4. That means I'm going to do the reciprocal. And I have x minus 50 equals, okay, only one answer. So let's see, 216 to the 4/3 power. 216 to the 4/3 power. 100 or 1,296. One step left, add 50. So x equals 1296 plus 50 is 1346. Voila, ladies and gentlemen. That is it. We are done. See you soon.